be fined for placing your feet on the seats.
What are we doing now?
Well, we're not in Australia. I mean, we are in Australia. As you, we'll start that one again. As you can tell,
We're back in Australia.
we're back in Australia. If you look behind us, we're in the south of Sydney.
That's
In a
it.
place called
Unforgettable.
right? It's a little tiny place, but we're here to pick up the car, which is finally turned up.
Yes, 3 months later.
3 months later, yeah.
But that's fine. And it's gone through quarantine and it cost us $1,375.
To have it clean. So yes, when you come into Australia, they say clean the car, which we did. They still charge that. It was a bit of a scam, really. But
So basically, the moral of this story is don't sweat over it. Just clean the best you can surface-wise and just expect that you're going to get a hefty bill at this end.
yes, pretty much. So we're trying to walk and film. We haven't got the big camera.
No.
We haven't done any filming for ages and ages. We just lost touch with it. We apologise for that. But we thought we'd film today. We've no idea where we are. We're walking, but it's 30C today.
Yeah,
would you believe?
so hence why we're sweating like crazy. So,
And it's like, I don't even know what time it is. Mid-afternoon sometime. But you know, it's almost hotter outside of Sydney than central Sydney. So we get all the coast winds. So where we live, right on the sea, it's quite cool. But out here,
no chance.
yeah.
We are just sitting and baking in the sun.
Yes, we're
And
baking. Walking and baking.
Walking and baking, yeah.
So we're crossing the main motorway, which we're going to be on soon. So forgive the
It will
noise.
be, yeah. That's where we're going to go once we picked up our car. It will
See,
be
they fly along here, but it's better than when we're on the autobahn.
definitely. So first thing we want to do is go and pick up the car, see if there's any damage to it while it was being shipped, and put some fuel in it before we can carry on.
You've got to ship it empty, as you all know.
Yeah.
So we're going to get some fuel in it, whether that is. There's always that anxiety when you're going to get to a petrol station, but we'll figure it out. And then we'll talk to you in a bit. We'll show you the car, hopefully.
As you can see previous videos, getting on the ship, and now we're here at Unforgettable, which is near Port Kemball, that's on the coast of Sydney. Just picking up the car. First thing we need to do is find a fuel station, but we're just having a quick look around just to make sure everything's okay. No scratches or damage, and it all seems fine. So just gonna get on our way now. At the moment we're just getting Chanel back. Oh, don't you look beautiful?
There's Chanel.
Yes. Now we've just got to check that there's no damage because it came in on RORO service. So far it's all looking really good. Oh my god. Does everything look okay?
Boots working again. Oh, there's a lot of stuff.
Oh, it's all been dismantled.
There's the logbook.
Oh, we were looking for that. Okay, that's good.
There's that, and then I'm hoping my tools are still here. Yeah, there's my tools, so everything's fine. That's okay. Alright, I'll close that.
Welcome home, Chanel. Perfect. Oh, it's so clean inside. They've done a good job. All right.
Okay, so we're back in Australia. We picked the car up.
Yes.
As you can see, I hope you can hear me. We picked the car up, obviously it's empty. We're just filling it up. We're looking at the fuel station just around the corner. They're super friendly, of course, because it's Australia. They're like, yeah, it's over there, mate. Yeah. So, so it's good. So we, car's fine, not a scratch on it.
No, it's looking really good.
All the stickers which I've removed, which are left a bit of a mess, but that's alright. We'll fill it up there, then we'll head back home. So yeah, Chanel, back in Australia.
Yay! I'm so happy.
What's next for Chanel? That's the question.
Exactly. Our journey's not over.
No.
Just a slight postponement.
Postponement while we get more money.
Yes. But we'll tell you about that later.
As we were saying earlier on, we walked from the train station. We've gone about 2 hours south of Sydney to pick the car up. Here we are. Here's the car.
Yeah, we just
We're
did
back
some
with Chanel.
rest.
We're in a rest area on the freeway to Sydney. But it won't take us 2 hours to get by. It'll take like an hour to get by. So we just pulled over on this little rest area here. You see that? There's a little freeway. And we're just sorting out the back of the car,
Yeah.
which, as you can see, is a bit of a mess.
Yes. I've noticed we've got our maps.
Map books,
Yeah.
spurs,
Good old-fashioned GPS.
those things that came with us. So literally when they cleaned the car, they took absolutely everything out.
Yeah.
And
So don't try and hide anything.
Don't try anything.
Because they're going to take
they'll
it all
find
apart.
it. And I'm telling you, you don't believe what they did, because Zawa can show you the pictures, but they took the inner wheel arches off, the plastic ones.
Yes,
the ones
they
on the
did.
little clips, they took them off to get all the leaves out, and then they took a picture of the leaves and sent that to us and said, "You're naughty boys."
Yeah, we bought bubble back
We bought
from
stuff
Europe.
back. So then they put it all back together again, fair enough, and then we picked it up. But it cost us $1,300, as I was saying. $1,300. So like
yeah.
650 euros
Yeah.
or something.
Ironically, it was something like about 800 to do the whole clean, and then 500 just to open the
the tent.
rooftop tent and close it again.
Yeah, it's good money for all roll. But the thing is, it's back in Australia now, and that's what really matters. And now we can do whatever we're going to do with it. The debate's open whether we sell it, trade it, keep it, whatever. So we don't know.
No,
We don't know.
I mean, I just feel like getting back on the road. It's just
So do
reminded me.
I.
I almost feel like I'm in tears because it's just reminded us of what a fantastic time we've had and how much more I want to do. I feel like I have not even scratched the surface of what we've done.
We're definitely going back out again, travelling. This is not the end. It's just going to be, we have to save up this time. We realise things have gone up so much in price that it's cost us a small fortune. So, and then that'll be that until the next time out.
Exactly.
Which will be in a different car.
It will be
Probably,
the different
probably,
car,
yeah.
definitely. But just keep following us because our journey hasn't ended. This is only taste of what is to come. It's going to be bigger and brighter.
It's going to be
longer.
much bigger. You'll be shocked.
Yes.
So watch this space. We'll talk to you soon.
Good morning and welcome back to our channel. A lot's been going on. We're back in Australia and it's an Easter weekend and we're going from Sydney to Brisbane through the back roads. So we're now in Tamworth. We've probably about 9 o'clock in the morning. We started at 4 from Sydney, from our home. We just parked at the garage to get some fuel and noticed we've got a flat tyre, so just need to sort that out and then we carry on the road. So hopefully I'll show you some footage of the back roads that we're taking into the country, and it's absolutely fantastic being back in Australia. It's alright, we're just talking about what our next
Oh, hello, I didn't realise we were filming.
Yeah. No, we were just talking about Lexus car. It was brilliant for the trip we've just had, but for our next world trip, we are definitely going to get something slightly different because we're just seeing a road down there that we don't feel Lexus is right for it, but the next car will, so that we can get off the beaten track.
In Australia, we are just north of Tamworth, famous for the music festival.
Yep.
We're heading towards Brisbane and we're taking the back roads.
That's
Yep.
right, yeah.
And
Because
we were in the garage, weren't we?
we were in the garage, then we noticed
I had to interrupt you because we got a flat tyre. First thing that's ever gone wrong with the Lexus, with Chanel. But we pumped we put some air back in it,
Yeah.
and it seems okay again. So I think it's just a flat tyre, but we'll keep an eye on it. So, but we are like in the middle of nowhere right now.
As you can see, it's
I'll show you. We're on the highway, but Australian highways are not like, you know, highways. So this is the road going past. That's the cars. That's the highway, but that is where we are. Sorry, I'll just show you there. My camera straight into the forest. So these are the rest stops that I'll just get Zara in shot.
so I'm just making us
Zara's
some
as big
lunch
as a
break.
lunch.
Yeah.
These are the rest stops you get in Australia for free, and you get basic facilities, don't you? So
We do.
depending where you are, you get some less, some more, some are cleaner, some are dirty, but you get a table and a chair and dustbins, and sometimes you get water, sometimes you get a place to do
Barbecues.
barbecue.
That's the word you're looking for.
That's the word I'm moving, yeah. You know, and sometimes it's free, sometimes it's like $1 coin or something, you know. So they're really good. You know, if you go to Northern Territory, you get a bit more water always at these places. Sometimes there's toilets, sometimes not. That's a toilet.
Yes,
So,
you just take your spade into the bush.
Yeah.
That's quite classic.
yeah, so we're doing well this morning, haven't we?
We have, because this is actually the Easter weekend.
Yeah, forgot about that.
And I've only just started work, and I've already been cheeky and taken a little
week
bit of time
off.
off. So that's good. So we've got a week to do this whole trip,
Yes.
but it's very busy. It's notoriously busy Easter.
Yeah.
So that's why we got away at 4 o'clock this morning, just so
Yeah,
that
we
we
were on the
can
road
miss
at
all
4.
the traffic.
Yeah. So we got out of Sydney like in like less than an hour when we were
Yeah.
on the highway, which is really quick.
Yeah.
It could take 2.5 hours to get us to Sydney. But so we've made really good time because it's about 9 morning,
9 or 10, something
10?
like that. Yeah.
It's 10 in the morning. We're having lunch.
We're having lunch, yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically what we had on the road earlier, but again, plus some crisp.
What's the crisp? I'm having a coffee, which will be a bit cold by now, but that's all right. It's still warm actually. So
And I've got some spinach left over. Feel very hungry. Bread's
salad
gone.
sandwiches.
Nothing much left now. That's it, I'm afraid.
Sharing a coffee, we need our coffee. I'll leave it in the side. But the tyres were practically new when we bought the car, which was, what, 5 months ago?
Yeah, it was just a few weeks before we started
Yeah.
our world trip that you made.
And they were fine for the whole European trip, which we've just come back from, but they pretty much got ruined in Iceland. Iceland just shredded our tyres practically, you know. We had the wrong tyres.
Maybe, I think I'm getting pretty tired now.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
I think being on the road since.
I think we'll stay here for like an hour. Australia, if you come over here, guys, take your time on the road because it's hot. This is getting into winter now, and it's still 26 Celsius. A beautiful day. It just tires you, and the roads are not great here, and the speeds are like 100 k's an hour, but it tires you out, doesn't it? You know.
It does, and I think the thing that people get caught out with is they think there's going to be a petrol station and a cafe
There's
every
nothing.
couple of kilometres.
Yeah.
No, you've probably got to go 100 or 200 kilometres before the next stop, and it's just literally
It's another
long
60k
roads.
to Armadale.
Yeah,
Or was it? No, it's
Armadale, yeah,
No, it's
that's-
another. It's an hour. It was an hour and a half. Been going half an hour, so it's another hour's drive.
before we get to
Armadale,
Armadale, the next main town.
Which is the next main town, so that's an hour away. So it's almost 2 hours between towns, and there's nothing here. So just these kind of roads, and that's
Yeah,
it.
this is it.
And this is New South Wales. And when do you get to Northern
Yeah,
Territory?
this is the most populated
Yeah,
state in the
just
whole of
saying.
Australia. Well, we're about 3 hours away from Brisbane now, and we're absolutely shattered as you see. You may know that I can't even speak, but I'm just trying to get my thoughts in order because I'm just so tired. Basically, we started on the road at It's now about 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. And we still haven't made it to Brisbane as planned. The car had a puncture earlier on. There's a big nail in it, we found out, and as a result we had to change the tyre. In fact, this is the first time we've changed the tyre on the Lexus, and certainly first time for me ever. So anyway, we're on a spare wheel and it doesn't allow us to go more than 80 kilometres an hour, so that's also slowing us down. So between that, being tired, we absolutely need a break. We've been limping from country town to country town trying to find food, and it wasn't easy because it's Easter Day and everything is shut. But like our travels before, McDonald's never lets us down, and that's where we are. So Paul has just ordered the McDonald's, and we're just going to have a bit of a proper sit down because we were literally stumbling in here because we're just so tired. So we just need to get our energy back for the last push to get to Brisbane, and that will probably be about another 2 to 3 hours away. Have you got, yes, a McDonald's, okay.
McDonald's again.
Yeah.
And all over the world, we're still eating McDonald's. We don't even like McDonald's. We're so tired.
Yeah.
So
I've just been telling them all about our story of how we got there, but right now we just want to eat our meal. We're starving. Go on, tuck in.
Yeah.
Made it to Brisbane, even with the limpy tyre, so we're going to have to get that fixed.
So as you can see, we're getting our tyre fixed. We're at the foggy T-Marks in 2-1 Brisbane. And the guy's just fixing our tyre now. We had to wait a while for it to turn up. It shouldn't take long, but we'll see how it goes.
But we're now here at my mother-in-law's, which was always the intention of our trip from Sydney to Brisbane. So it turned out to be a bit more of an epic trip than we expected, but we're here safe and sound. So we're just showing our mother-in-law just around the car, because this is the first time we've met up since we've come back from our trip. So we've been going through all our YouTubes and showing her what we've been up to, and just reminiscing on the trip. And every time we even look at our own YouTube videos, we're getting quite emotional because we just want to be back out there again. And we are definitely going out traveling again, no doubt about it, and it's going to be bigger in every respect. So please continue to watch our channel, and we'll tell you how that all goes, and how we prepare for our journey and then the journey itself. So please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification button, and we look forward to seeing you on our journey and seeing you out there. Bye bye.